after a nice animal like Dolphins. Like, I mean, Ravens actually sounds kind of tough. I mean, I guess there is the experience. Oh, speaking of Doug Funnie Experience football here on 1080 AM, you got Carl Hurtado on the call. And everything's going by way too fast for me. The Falcons are going to receive the opening coin toss here. And we're going to get right into it. No pregame festivities or nothing. We ain't screwing around this week, folks. It is, in fact, time for football. So, strap yourselves in. Ease the seat back. Call your mother in the room and show her this football game. Falcons are going to start with the ball in the 20. Michael Vick in town this week here at the Star Dome. One of the best playmaking quarterbacks in the NFL. Passed it to number 81, who's going to get a 9-yard gain to open this one up for the Atlanta Falcons. Peerless Price, I believe that is, on the reception. Michael Vick, probably the second best playmaking quarterback behind the experience of his own QB Eagles. And that's going to be a handoff to the left. Eat the spider eat. It's going to get the tackle there for a short gain. But it's enough for the first down as the Falcons are bringing a whole variety of weapons to open this game up. Vick with the handoff. Number 28 gets another yard there. That's going to bring us to 2nd and 9. The Doug Funnie Experience usually allowing a good amount of yards on the passing game, shutting down the run pretty effectively this year as they did right there yet again. 3 straight handoffs and not a lot of production out of it. 3rd and 11 now for the Atlanta Falcons. Vick going back to pass. And that one was almost tipped off by Johnsonville Brott. But that's going to force 4th and 11 here. The Atlanta Falcons started off with kind of a varied attack there and then just tried to hand it off and play conservatively and didn't pay off against this Doug Funnie Experience defense. And they're going to have to punt Sir Digby Chicken Caesar back to receive this one. A long punt here, but that's going to give Digby a lot of room to do something. He's going to take off to his left. And he takes the ball out to the Doug Funnie Experience 40. And here comes QB Eagles. Has some work to do in the game this year. Been able to take off and run just like this pretty well so far, and he takes a pretty mean hit there. I'm sure that wasn't the game plan. I'd like to see him do a little better in the passing game. Hands off to Sister Christian. Motor ran. So that's going to be a first down for Sister Christian because, of course, what else happens when Sister Christian gets the ball? He's yet to break out a big run this year. There's been a couple of times that you feel like he's just a step away from it. And QB Eagles is going to roll out to his left and toss it to wide open, who has nothing but green grass in front of him. And he's going to walk on in and get rammed in the back for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't give up that ball. A little arrogance there, walking into the end zone. If that Falcon had knocked it out of his hands, that would have been an all-time blooper for the Doug Funnie Experience, but he at least holds on to the football. 7-0, assuming the extra point's going to go up. 51-yard catch by Wide Open, who's not had a whole lot of moments this year. But on that one, he was, in fact, true to the name. Up good. And with that, the Doug Funnie Experience will take a 7-0 lead. And, of course, the Doug Funnie Experience still trying to hang on to an undefeated season here. We will see. You know, maybe they can go all the way here. It's hard telling. You hate to think ahead that far down into the schedule, but being the only undefeated team left in the league, you got to wonder. And number 12 is going to take it back for the Falcons. Corner back, missed a tackle there and allowed the Atlanta kick returner to get a few more yards there. Takes it out to the 20. And Michael Vick is going to take this one. See if he can answer with a touchdown of his own here. Vic drops back. Threw that one into a whole lot of coverage, and that one gets batted down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. And the Atlanta Falcons, pretty effective in the passing game this year, but only seem to get, like, maybe a touchdown, if anything, per game in the passing game. But, you got a quarterback like Michael Vick in the game. You can afford to take off running from time to time, even with him. He's going to throw it off to the side, and number 12, they actually give him time to get back up. That's a strange decision, but they stop him to force 4th and 3, and they are going to have to punt again. A good start for this Doug Funnie Experience football team. Let's see if they can put this one away early. Get another long punt, out-kicking the coverage by quite a bit. If I'm the Atlanta coach, I'm telling them to take the foot off a little bit. As you can see there, Digby Chicken Caesar has some time to build up some speed. He's going to return that one out to the 50. Pardon me. A little bit of a dry throat this season. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Might be the final play here. Sister Christian motor ran. Sister Christian actually trying to go out to the left-hand side there. That's kind of outside of his range there. You usually just want to see him run up the gut, not make a speed run move like that. Oh, my goodness. The cheerleaders and the noises. Apparently our alarm system is malfunctioning this evening. There we go. Got that fixed. QB Eagles going to take off to his right, and he's going to take off running. He gets about a 15-yard gain and then some. And that's what QB Eagles' most effective weapon this Doug Funnie Experience offense most effective weapon has been this year is that run game between Sister Christian's power running and QB Eagles speed running. And we're going to see it on display here again as QB Eagles is going to tuck the ball and take off. And yet again, he takes another hit there. Probably needed to step out as soon as he got that first down, but regardless, he got up okay, 12 yards. QB Eagles drops back again, and he's going to be picked off here. And number 54 for the Falcons, I think, is going to have this one all for himself to the 5-touchdown Atlanta Falcons. And the momentum of this game has taken a violent shift. Doug Funnie Experience was looking to take an early 2-touchdown lead, and instead, thanks to QB Eagles, have allowed the Atlanta Falcons to tie this game up. We're going to probably learn a lot about the Doug Funnie Experience here to see how they respond to a setback like that with the end of the half coming up. Sir Digby Chicken Caesar takes this one back, and he's going to veer off to the left, but he's going to meet a wall of Falcons. QB Eagles is going to have a short memory here, shake that one off. 2-minute warning on the way. And QB Eagles is going to take a sack there on 1st and 10. This Falcon defense might have solved the QB Eagles conundrum.
2nd and 16.
The Doug Funnie Experience doesn't seem to have an answer for this Falcon defense. Throws that one up incomplete, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference, number 36.
Defense. Pass interference on the defense. This will give the Doug Funnie Experience a first down at the spot of the foul. And that will lead us to our 2-minute warning. We will see if the Doug Funnie Experience can come up with something of some kind here. QB Eagles takes this one back, and he's going to take off running again. He's going to get tackled again for just an 8-yard gain. We're going to go no huddle on this one. They're shuffling around there. Nobody in the backfield for the Doug Funnie Experience. QB Eagles takes this one back, sets his feet, throws it. Zach Morris with the completion at midfield. And they're going to continue with the no huddle. They got to rush up to midfield here. The clock is ticking with 1.5 minutes left to go. They're going to go with 2 in the backfield this time. QB Eagles goes back, and he's going to take off to his right, and I think he's going to run it again. Yes, he is. And he's actually got a lot of room out in front of him, but the Falcons close the gap and force QB Eagles to take it out of bounds instead of taking it to the end zone. 39-yard run there, very impressive. Now they are in field goal range now. Let's see if they can come up with something here. Sister Christian motoring. Gets about a 3-yard gain on that one. 2nd and 7 with 1 minute to go. Sister Christian motoring. He's going to take that one down to about the 2, I think, not to the 1-yard line. 3rd and inches here. Got to assume it's a Sister Christian handoff. Motoring. And he's actually going to be stopped short, so now we're at 4th and 1. Let's see what happens here. Field goal team comes out. I guess they're going to go for 3 before the half's over. And, oh, they're going to fake it. And smoker you drink, the player you get, proves why he is the 3rd-string quarterback. As that one falls incomplete. Not even close. What are you doing? Get back on the bench. Don't ever call that again. Terrible. And now the Falcons have it deep in their own territory here, but could probably just run this one out. And Vic actually gets the long completion to number 81, who's going to take off running to the 50, and they're going to catch him there. But what a gain. The Falcons are going to call timeout. They might be in field goal range here, or at least, long field goal range. They'd like to get a little closer, I would think.
Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
9 seconds left. Michael Vick has got to make a play here. Tosses that one up, and it's batted down incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. Illegal touching of the forward pass.
Repeat first down.
And the Doug Funnie experience is going to set that penalty to push them back a little bit more. If they weren't, that might knock them out of field goal range here. So now the Falcons have got to try a Hail Mary here. And he's going to take a sack. 2nd and 26 now, and the Falcons are now not only out of field goal range, but out of Doug Funnie experience territory. Now they pretty much have to go for a Hail Mary here. It's well out of field goal range now. And he's going to take another sack there. And a disastrous end to the half for the Atlanta Falcons. Black Knight 2000 gets the sack on that one. He's got the power. He's got the might. Get ready for battle. Get ready for the second half of Doug Funnie Experience Football as we go to the half tied 7-7. Right here on 1080 AM. Carl Hurtado here with Doug Funnie Experience Football.
You don't understand. It's after us. It's big. It's got huge teeth, a big beak, bulgy eyes, feathers, fur everywhere.
Yeah, and pigs can fly.
No bears can fly. Bad guys beware. Here comes Banjo-Kazooie, where you're both bird and bear with amazing powers. There's never been anything like this head-banging, sky-flying, rock-hopping, egg-shooting, tag-teaming duo. Banjo-Kazooie, only for Nintendo.
Rio, you're not working out because the King of Fighters is going 3D with maximum impact, are you?
King of Fighters going 3D? I don't know what you're talking about.
King of Fighters Maximum Impact. An all-new creation combines classic King of Fighters 2D gameplay with breathtaking 3D animation. 14 classic fighters, 5 new warriors.
It's all right, just a little paper cut.
King of Fighters Maximum Impact. Hail to the King. Rated T for teen.
We invited an expert team to our laboratory to give us their opinions of Disney's DuckTales video game from Capcom.
Yes,
Awesome.
You'll have exciting adventures helping Scrooge McDuck escape danger and become the richest duck in the world.
Cool. Totally hot. Way radical, man. Excellent. It's a quacker. Oh!
Disney's DuckTales game for your Nintendo Entertainment System by Capcom.
Welcome back to the second half of Doug Funnie Experience Football. We got a tie game here. The Doug Funnie Experience will start with the football here for the second half. Sir Digby Chicken Caesar and Butter Baby back for this. Sir Digby Chicken Caesar is going to take it. And I think he's just going to kneel it in the end zone for a touchback. A little too deep for him to be taking that one out. Let's see which one of these teams wants it here. This is going to be close. I can feel it. QB Eagles rolls out to his left and tries to throw it on the run and knocks it off of a Falcon defender. Or maybe more accurately, wide open dropped it. I don't know how he dropped it. He was wide open. The QB Eagles, I think they were trying the same play there, but he's going to take off running. A lot of room in front of him. And the Eagles slowly close the gap there, forcing QB Eagles to run that out of bounds, but not before he gets one heck of a run there. The QB Eagles with 6 runs for 130 yards already. 47-yard run there. QB Eagles always making plays with his feet. You wish he'd make a few more with his arms. Sister Christian Motor ran for 8 yards there. Second and 2. Sister Christian Motor ran, and he might have gotten the first there. No, they're going to say he's a yard short. 3rd and 1 here. Now, human nature says, boom. And that Sister Christian's going to take the handoff here, and he's going to fake it, and I think QB Eagles just going to run it, but he's going to be tackled well short of the first down. 4th and 4 now. And that brings the field goal team out for not really easy kick here. 44 yards on 4th and 4. Funny how that works. Doug Funnie with the kick, and it's up. And he gets that one right between the uprights to make it 10-7 to give the Doug Funnie Experience a 3-point lead to start off this 3rd quarter. I'm sure they wish they had a touchdown to start this game, or start this half. But so far, this has been one of those war of attrition type games. You kind of take what you can get. Number 45, taking that one out. And he gets caught with one of the most psychotic tackles I've ever seen in my life. I think he flew about 10 feet forward on that one. Whoa. Michael Vick, we'll see how he will respond to that field goal. Maybe the Falcons will take the lead here. Hands off to number 28. I believe that's Lord Dunn. I'm not totally positive. As a reporter, I should probably do my homework before I announce these games. Michael Vick rolls out to his right and sets his feet. He's going to throw this one. And that one's going to be knocked down incomplete. Both quarterbacks have been kind of sloppy throwing the ball today. Vick rolls out to his right again, sets his feet, and tosses that one. And that was a catch, but I believe he caught that out of bounds. And that's going to bring out the punt team. Excuse me, never mind. Atlanta is going to challenge the ruling that the ball was caught out of bounds. They're going to say he caught it inbounds. Now what you want to look for here is, did he have possession of the football, and did he get both feet down on the ground inbounds? Welcome to the performance round, where everything is round and round and in the round. And it looks to me like he got a foot out. Let's see what the ref says.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. Atlanta will not be charged.
And I see they got the bride money in. Atlanta is going to win the challenge there. Might have been a wasted one because it's still 4th down. But I guess 1 yard's a lot easier to make up than 6 or 7. Michael Vick's going to hand this one off to Dunn, who's going to easily get the first down and then some. I mean, the Doug Funnie experience had to think that was going to be just a handoff for a short run. That's the bread and butter play in that situation for any of these teams. Dunn got way too much of a run for that kind of a play. Michael Vick tosses that one up, and it bounces off the hands of number 81, who might be running to the end zone right now if he caught that. Vick found a hole in the coverage there and sliced it right between two experienced defenders. Vick back again, throws this one up, and that one's also going to be knocked down. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 now for the Atlanta Falcons. No backfield on this one. No secret that this is going to be a run or a pass play. And he completes it to number 81, who is going to get the first down for the Atlanta Falcons and keep this drive alive. They're now within Doug Funnie experience territory and looking to at least tie the game, if not take a lead here. Vick back, and he's going to throw this one to his left. 81's going to get the completion, and he's going to be tackled at around the 10-yard line. A heck of a reception there for the Atlanta Falcons. And suddenly, the Falcons are looking like a real threat to the Doug Funnie experience win streak. Vick goes back, tosses that one to Dunn at 28, and he catched it behind the line, but gets a good 5-yard run there. Gets about halfway there. The third quarter is winding down here, and the Falcons are looking like a real threat to go ahead here. Dunn, I believe, got a 1-yard gain on that one. 3rd and 4. We'll see if they'll get a snap off before the end of the quarter, and they will. Hands off to Dunn, who's going to get in for a touchdown. And as the third quarter winds down, Atlanta is looking to take the lead 14-10. The Doug Funnie experience and their win streak and their undefeated season are in some real jeopardy now. The hold, the kick, and it is good. 14-10 Atlanta. The Doug Funnie experience, if they want to keep this alive, need to come up with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. 14-10. Atlanta has a lead over the Doug Funnie experience. Buckle up, folks. Here we go. Here's the kick, and I believe that's going to be Sir Digby Chicken Caesar to take that one. And he is going to get a decent return there. Takes it out to 29. 2 minutes and 56 seconds for the Doug Funnie experience to come up with something here. They need a touchdown to take the lead. A field goal's not going to do it. Sister Christian Motor ran. He's going to take it for 6 yards there. Interesting start to this drive. You got to think maybe they'd be going for a long pass. Sister Christian Motor ran. And he's going to get the first down there, but that clock's going to continue to roll. These runs will definitely weaken that line a little bit, and maybe Sister Christian will finally bust that big run. Motor ran. That definitely wasn't in. A 1-yard loss there isn't going to cut it. At some point, they got to open the playbook a little bit if they want to get a touchdown to take the lead in this game. Sister Christian Motor in, and that's going to be a flag on the play.
Face mask?
That's what I thought it was, a face mask. Grabbed a handful of mess there, trying to bring down Sister Christian. And that's going to be a very costly penalty, as that'll put the Doug Funnie experience into Atlanta territory here. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. This is definitely going to decide the game. Sister Christian Motor ran. I'm running out of gas on those. Woo. Another handoff there. Again, they got to go to the well at some point here. And QB Eagles going to take off with a run there. I believe he got about 12 yards, maybe a little more. And that almost was a disaster as he ran into his own lineman, but got around, got to that left-hand side, and took off. We have now hit the 2-minute warning with the Doug Funnie experience on the 25 of Atlanta. Let's see what happens, folks. They got to get a touchdown to take the lead. Nothing else matters here. Sister Christian takes the handoff. Motor ran. And that clock continues to tick away here as my Beagle dog scratches himself. Motor ran. 3rd and 2 now. And again, the clock continues to roll. Are they just going to keep handing it off to Sister Christian? Motor ran. They will. 1.5 minutes left now. They got the ball at the 12-yard line. 1:20 now. Motor ran. Down at the Atlanta 9. 7 yards to go for a first. Need to get 9 yards for the touchdown as we close in on 1 minute left. Motor ran. And that's one of his more productive runs of this marathon that Sister Christian's been running. 17 rushes for 52 yards. That was a 5-yard run there. We are now under 1 minute, 3rd and 2 here. Sister Christian Motor ran. He's going to get it 4th and 1. The Doug Funnie experience has to come up with a first down here, or Atlanta will take the ball and this ball game's over. Christian Motor ran. Did he get it? That clock continues to tick. Now they'll stop it here to see if he got the first. He better have gotten the first or else this ball game's over. First down, Doug Funnie experience. There you go. But that clock's going to now continue to roll. 30 seconds and counting on the goal line. Sister Christian Motor ran, and he's going to get tackled short here. And that clock again continues to roll. Only a few seconds left. 16-15. QB Eagles going to roll out to his left, and he's going to run this one in for the Doug Funnie experience touchdown with 13 seconds to go. The Doug Funnie experience with that play likely keeps the win streak alive. The hold, the kick, the extra point is good. That gives the Doug Funnie experience a 3-point lead. We'll see what happens here. Atlanta's going to have to either throw a Hail Mary or see if they can get field goal range on this return. 13 seconds left. The Doug Funnie experience takes a 3-point lead. Clutch performances by both QB Eagles and Sister Christian. Atlanta tried to take that one out and only got to the 16. 10 seconds left in this game now. QB Eagles throws that one to the side, and they immediately call a timeout. I don't know what play that was supposed to be. You got to think from this far back, it's long or nothing. Likely the final play here, Michael Vick goes back. And that one's going to be batted down, but it leaves a second left. Got to imagine this is just going to be a lob up into the air as far as Vick can throw this thing. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 10 now. And Vick actually throws that one short and misses his receiver. Questionable play calling there as the Doug Funnie experience in a clutch performance is going to walk out with the W on this one. Thank you for tuning in to the 1080 AM station. This has been Doug Funnie Experience Football. Carl Hurtado, proud to call this legendary matchup here today.